stop what you are doing right now. If you are a senior homeowner in America, the next 2 minutes could save you thousands of dollars or cost you everything you have worked for your entire life. April 15th is coming, and this year, it is not just about filing your taxes. There is a brand new IRS rule that took effect in 2026, and it specifically targets senior homeowners, and most people have absolutely no idea it exists. The IRS is not sending personal reminders. Your bank is not calling you. Your real estate agent is not warning you. The only way you are finding out about this is right here, right now, in this moment. So do not move. Do not skip ahead, because what I am about to tell you affects your home, your savings, and your financial future in ways you cannot afford to ignore. Welcome to SSA Benefits Alert, the channel dedicated to making sure American seniors never get left behind when the rules change. Every single day, we bring you the updates, the warnings, and the step-by-step guidance that the government expects you to figure out on your own. Today, we are breaking down this critical IRS 2026 alert for senior homeowners, what it means, why April 15th is the hard deadline, and exactly what you need to do before that date arrives. Stay with us because this one is serious. So let us talk about what is actually happening. The IRS made significant changes to how capital gains exemptions and property tax benefit rules apply to senior homeowners starting in January 2026. For decades, senior homeowners over the age of 62 have enjoyed certain protections and exclusions when it comes to their primary residence. The rules around the home sale exclusion, which allows married couples to exclude up to $500,000 and single filers up to $250,000 in capital gains from the sale of their home, have been updated with new documentation requirements and new conditions that must be met before you can claim those exclusions. And here is the part that catches people completely off guard. Even if you are not selling your home right now, you may still be required to file updated documentation with the IRS by April 15th. To protect your eligibility for these benefits in the future. The new rules also connect directly to senior property tax exemption programs that exist in most states across the country. Many states have agreements with the IRS regarding income verification and residency confirmation for seniors who receive property tax reductions or freezes on their home. In 2026, the IRS began requiring cross-verification of these benefits, meaning that if your state property tax exemption is not properly linked to your federal filing, you could lose that exemption automatically without any warning letter and without any chance to appeal until after the damage is already done. Now let us talk about who is most at risk here, because this is not something that affects every senior homeowner equally. If you are over 62 and own the home you live in as your primary residence, you need to pay attention. If you have lived in your home for 2 or more years and have seen the value of your home increase significantly, you need to pay attention. If you currently receive any kind of property tax reduction, senior freeze, or homestead exemption from your state or county, you absolutely need to pay attention. And if you are planning to sell your home in the next 1 to 5 years, whether to downsize, to move closer to family, or to fund your retirement, you need to understand these new rules before you sign a single piece of paper. The consequences of missing April 15th are not small. We are not talking about a minor inconvenience or a small fine that you can pay and move on. We are talking about potentially losing your entire capital gains exclusion on the sale of your home, which could mean a tax bill of tens of thousands of dollars that you were never expecting to owe. We are talking about losing your state property tax exemption, which for many seniors represents hundreds or even thousands of dollars every single year. And we are talking about triggering an IRS audit or review that can take months to resolve and create enormous stress and financial uncertainty at a time in your life when you deserve peace and stability. So what do you actually need to do before April 15th? The first thing is to pull out every document related to your home and your taxes from the last 3 years. This includes your mortgage statements, your property tax bills, your previous federal tax returns, and any documentation you received from your county or state regarding senior exemptions or homestead protections. You need to have all of this in front of you or available to share with a tax professional before you take any next steps. The second thing is to contact a qualified tax professional or a certified public accountant who has specific experience with senior tax issues and real estate. Do not rely on general tax preparation services that focus primarily on simple returns. You need someone who understands the 2026 IRS updates, who knows how the home sale exclusion rules have changed, and who can review your specific situation and tell you exactly what you need to file, update, or confirm before the deadline. Many senior centers and nonprofit organizations also offer free tax assistance through programs like AARP Tax Aid, which specifically helps seniors navigate complicated tax situations at no cost. The third thing is to contact your local county assessor's office or your state Department of Revenue to confirm that your senior property tax exemption is properly documented and linked to your federal records. Ask them directly whether they have received any communication from the IRS regarding verification requirements for 2026, and ask what steps you need to take on your end to make sure your exemption remains active and protected. Do this call today, not tomorrow, because offices are getting flooded with calls as April 15th approaches, and wait times are growing longer every day. The fourth thing is to check the IRS official website at irs.gov and look specifically for the 2026 updates related to home sale exclusions and senior taxpayer guidelines. There is a section dedicated to updates for homeowners that was added in early 2026, and it contains the official language of the new requirements along with links to the specific forms you may need to complete. Do not rely on third-party websites or social media posts for this information. Go directly to irs.gov and read it from the source. There is something else we want to say directly to you, because we know that many of the people watching this right now are not just worried about the paperwork. You are worried about your home. That home represents your entire adult life. You raised your children there. You built memories there. You made sacrifices for decades to pay off that mortgage and own something that is truly yours. The idea that a missed deadline or a documentation error could cost you a significant portion of the value of that home is terrifying, and that fear is completely valid. But that is exactly why you cannot wait. That is exactly why today, right now, before this video is even finished, you need to start making calls and gathering documents. Share this video with every senior homeowner you know. Post it on your Facebook page, send it in a text message to your children and grandchildren, and ask them to watch it with their grandparents. This is the kind of information that saves families real money and real heartache, and the only way it helps is if it reaches the people who need it before it is too late. Thank you for trusting SSA Benefits Alert with your time and your attention. We are here every day fighting to make sure that American seniors have access to the information they deserve. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, leave a comment below telling us your state so we can cover your local senior tax rules in future videos, and subscribe to SSA Benefits Alert so you never miss a critical update like this one again. April 15th is coming fast. Take action today. स्क्रिप्ट बिल्कुल रेडी है. कोई हेडिंग्स नहीं, कोई ब्रैकेट्स नहीं, प्योर पावरफुल फ्लोइंग इंग्लिश टेक्स्ट 1200 अल्फाज के करीब, स्ट्रॉन्ग हुक से शुरू और एसएसआ बेनिफिट्स अलर्टमेंट के साथ खत्म.